From here, the boats will take them west to Colombia's border with Panama. Then, the migrants will cross what's known as the notorious Darien Gap, a 60-mile roadless, lawless stretch of jungle run by smugglers. The danger does not deter them.
So why are they coming now? Several reasons. That recent earthquake in Haiti, worsening economic conditions in Chile, where many Haitians settled after the massive earthquake more than a decade ago, and a belief among some that the Biden administration might let them stay.
After a stunning surge of migrants into Del Rio, Texas last month, the Biden administration deported some to Haiti, but released the majority, around 13,000, into the U.S. to wait for asylum cases. Fritz Noor hopes to make it to the U.S. too, with his wife and 6-month-old son. He'd left Haiti years ago and settled in Brazil. Now he and so many others here believe the time is right to risk everything. In Necoclí, shelter is hard to find. Hope is not.
Migrants here tell us they've already spent thousands of dollars, their family's entire life savings to get here, so they can't turn back now. Across Central and South America, for smugglers, business is booming. Lester?
All right, Gabe Gutierrez tonight, thank you. Now to our series, The Price You Pay. The cost of everyday items is soaring while massive container ships sit outside America's biggest ports, unable to offload. Tom Costello explains why and what it means for holiday shopping.
On the water with Los Angeles Port Police as the backup affecting the busiest port in the U.S. comes into view. From the air, a stunning 76 ships headed for the ports of L.A. or Long Beach now sit idle, extending 40 miles out into the ocean. Everywhere you look, there's a ship just sitting out here in the water. Just one clog in a supply chain that extends across the ocean to Asia, leaving some U.S. store shelves empty of key products, from toys to clothing, electronics to furniture to car parts. A typical ship like this carries as many as 14,000 containers, and in each container, about $100,000 worth of merchandise. But right now, these ships are sitting, going nowhere, stuck for 10 days. It's not just California. New York's ports are also backed up. Shipping costs are soaring, and there aren't enough truck drivers to move products off the docks. The problem, Asian manufacturing slowed to a trickle during COVID. Now it's struggling to keep up with America's exploding consumer demand. Gene Soroka runs the Port of Los Angeles.
We're buying more products than ever before, whether they be online, pick up at stores, or at our big box retailers. And the American importer is struggling to keep up with that demand.
95% of the National Tree Company's artificial Christmas trees come from China. Now they're scrambling to stock up.
Buy your Christmas trees now before Thanksgiving, because otherwise the shelves will be bare and there'll be lots of out of stocks.
Retailers who ordered back in June may be ready for the holidays, but many won't, with the supply chain expected to remain bottlenecked well into 2022. Tom Costello, NBC News, Los Angeles.